as you proceed, there you go. There goes the hair on the back of your neck tingling again.
Oh boy, it's not just hieroglyphs.
Right, and then it's like you see something off going, rapidly moving through the shadows.
Yeah, because that's all there is. Because we're sitting there with like a torch, right? Like with a lantern,
right?
Kerosene lantern or whatever.
And then you hear the Wilhelm scream from red shirt number 3. And he's gone.
Where'd that come from? All right, so we're gonna grab our pistol.
All right, something goes to attack you, but you are aware, so you can go ahead and get a shot off if you would like to. I'm sorry, you have an opportunity to act.
Yeah, so if it's attacking me, and it's just coming out of the shadows, I'm gonna just err on the side of caution.
Right.
And hope that it's not his brother going crazy or something.
And you're rolling that with a boom.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
All right. As it turns out, both of those are going to miss. It's going to retaliate against you, and then we'll just kind of go into a regular combat round.
All right.
It missed. All right. So we're going to regular combat round. So you go ahead and go.
Dark.
All right. You still can't make it out. And
is it moving fast?
Yeah, it's moving fast. Yeah. That's why you need a 5 to hit it. Between that and the not so good light, right? You have a torch.
And we're in how big is the sort of tunnel we're walking through?
It's kind of you enter the chamber.
Okay. So it's not like a tight space.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, am I up again to shoot?
Yeah, you're up again. You're actually up again to shoot.
I got a 6 this time.
All right, roll again.
Oh, 1 on the 6th die.
Okay. Even though it's moving fast, you managed to peg it. I was like, circle up. Everyone.
All right, he says that. Okay, so we go back to back with each other.
Yeah, back to back. Hal tries to shoot at it and miss. Brad has his machete out. Actually, he pulls out another machete. It's business time. Brad thought he hit it, but he did not. It's moving too fast. Gonna attack. Oh, Mr. Cox. Mr. Cox. And miraculously, it misses. Leave this place. Leave.
Nice.
Your turn.
All right, here we go.
Mr. Woodburner.
5 and a 3.
All right, so 5 is going to hit, so you do another strike.
I'm keeping track of my ammo. Not say that I specifically have a 6 gun, but I'm just interested to see how I do.
Dang it, Hal said. Misses again, and Brad misses. And Cox is going to do his thing. So now, whatever this is, he's not playing. He gets 2 strikes.
Ooh.
He hits you twice.
Hits me twice?
Yep, so you have to roll to avoid each one.
All right. 5?
Were you wearing your armor? No, you said you didn't have armor.
Yeah, I didn't really have armor.
Okay. You need a 6 then.
Or can I hit one point?
1 karma. Yeah, spend 1 karma.
I'll do that.
All right. So he hit you twice, so you got to.
And a 4. I'll take 1 hit.
So how many hits have you taken?
I've got 2 out of 3.
Okay. You go.
All right, so I'm up on attack. All right, I'll take another shot, and I'm only down to 2 2s.
Okay.
Miss, 2 misses.
Hal's gonna shoot and hit, and now it's going to attack. It'll attack you. 1 strike.
1 strike.
Roll to avoid.
How does the hero die work again?
It replaces 1 die.
So I'm gonna roll 1 die, and then I could roll the hero die instead because I don't think I've used it right.
You're right.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Dodged a bullet. A claw.
Dodged a claw. Yes, exactly. And it's your turn.
Now, are there 2 of these things running around?
It's just 1.
Just the 1. Okay. Sorry, with all the shadows and light.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
5 and 1, so 5 hits, right?
5 hits. Yep. It back off and goes away.
Oh,
maybe further into the ziggurat.
I'm hurting. I think I might have to take a pause here.
Well, it's a new day, so you can get a chance to. Someone can bandage up your wounds. So this only can happen once per day. You only get 1 strike back this way. And Brad is down one strike.
Okay, so he's down.
Brad, no. He has 2 strikes.
Okay.
He had 3. He lost 1. He's not gonna regain 1.
But and everybody else, Hal and Walter are at 3.
They're at 3, and then like I said, you now lost 2 of the hirelings.
You know what this reminds me of a little bit? You ever watch The Fifth Element?
Once, yes.
Yeah, I really like that one. But it starts off with this kind of expedition. Well, because these aliens kind of show up out of nowhere, right. And you're like, you have no idea what's going on. Oh, they turn out to be benevolent, but you never know.
Right. So as you continue going into the ziggurat, I need you to roll me something for some sort of exploration type thing.
All right.
So you're gonna need to get a 4.
So just for straight up exploration, right? Geology, whatever. Oh, I got a 3.
All right. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'll stay with that. I think I know what I'm doing.
All right. Give yourself a karma. By the way, I know we're moving so fast. You missed. How many times did you miss in combat? At least once, right?
Yeah, I think, but I do think you gave me a karma for that.
Okay.
I think I've used 3 out of 3, and I've got 3 left.
Okay. Well, you're not exactly sure where you are in this ziggurat, which is unfortunate because now you are not going to have the opportunity to get this trap.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll give you a karma for that. It's a crushing wall trap, and so you need to roll to avoid it.
All right. So going to avoid
it moves kind of slow, so you only need a 2 to do it, and you have a boon.
And I rolled a 1 and a 2, so thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Everybody barely makes it.
Guys, quick! Look, the walls are moving. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So do we end up in the? I don't know if it's like a wall. We end up on one side or the other.
Yeah, you end up. What is it? 6 of you now. 6 of you ends up on the other side of this chamber, on the other side of this hallway, into another chamber where there's some more writing. Why don't you say, quick? Hey, why don't you help me decipher some of this? There's a whole lot of it here.
I'm trying to take a look at it all.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and roll me with a boon? We'll call that a 4 though for you.
I got a 2 and a 4.
All right, so what you uncover is it says something about there is a protector of this place. He who is found worthy enough and has a desire can become one of the feline gods.
So I just look at Walter to become one of the feline gods. What do you think?
I don't know what to think.
All right, so we say this to Hal and Brad and everybody else who's still with us. It looks like whoever's worthy can become one of the feline gods, or like one of the feline
like one of them.
All right, well, let's do our best.
So you continue on. You kind of go in, go left, take another right, go down. You smell what smells like fresh air.
Oh, we're close to the top. I say that to these. I think we're close to the top.
You end up in this huge chamber. It must take up the entire level. And it is not dark. There are lights. There are these blue flames scattered about the perimeter.
So it's not like we're exiting it into the open air with like columns, but there are like light, like holes, like windows.
It's an internal chamber.
Yeah.
And you hear a voice that goes, "Who enters the chamber of the cat god? Who enters the altar of pagoda?"
Your Majesty, my name is Jonathan Woodburner. We seek some lost companions.
We are not so lost as someone walks out of the shadows. And what you see is a cross between a man and a jaguar. And he's standing about 8 feet tall. And its facial features looks a whole lot like Hal Morgan. Looks like he could be this god could be related to Hal Morgan. You see, brother,
yeah,
I have been found worthy for this pantheon, so I have surpassed you. The people of the forest know who I am and what I am about, what we are about. I have not been lost, but I have truly been found. And so it's at this point you kind of make out in the shadows that there's some other folks. They're not 8 feet tall. They're just 5 to 7, between 5 and 6 feet tall. But they seem to be, a cross between a jaguar and a human.
Yeah.
Like through a carpet, looks like,
Well, they stand up on their feet. Like animal feet are,
The faces look more human. Hal says, "This is an abomination." No.
Hal, I think they like it here.
No, you are an abomination, and you will suffer my judgment. And they jump into action, except you have danger sense.
So I say I look at Hal and say, "Hal, I think they like it here."
There's about 6 of them total. You probably encountered Brad earlier.
And they seem very aggressive.
Yes. What are you going to do?
Hal, I think we've got to fight them.
They have made that clear. He cocks his gun.
All right, so we're all in fighting mode.
Yep. So your
Oh,
targets are the Avatar of Pagoda or the Acolytes.
and how many acolytes? You said there are like 5 acolytes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'll take a shot at one of the acolytes. Oh, 1 and 2.
All right. You gotta let that thing. You need a
Yes.
4. All right. You need a 4 to hit. So you can either spend 2 karma to hit 1, or you can get 1 karma for missing.
Let's see. I do have enough karma to hit 1. I'll go ahead and do it.
It takes a strike. Hal's gonna shoot at an acolyte as well.
Just to clarify, when we heard the voice, was it coming from the avatar or was it just coming from like booming?
It was coming from the Avatar.
Okay.
He was able to project his voice somehow. All right, so Hal shoots 1, taking another one. Another one takes a strike. Yeah, Brad gets up there and he's gonna mix it up. They're right. He has all right. That's the way to do it. Let's see here. He has 1 strike to Avatar number 2 that Hal hit, so it's down. He does another strike to Avatar number 3. And then Walter is going to shoot at Avatar number 3 and miss. And it's their turn. The Avatar is going to attack Brad because
personal.
He did roll a 6, so Hal is only taking 1 strike. Can you do me a favor? Lose another red shirt.
Oh gosh.
Brad takes a strike. That's it. Back to you guys.
All right. So I'm going to shoot at another.
All right.
Now, do the minions each have 3 hits?
They have 2 hits.
All right. So I'll take a shot at number 1 because I think that's the one I shot for.
You need a 4.
1 and 2. Dang. I want to use my last 2 hits. You know what? I'll use my last 2 just to hit him.
That takes him out.
At least it takes him out. Yeah.
And then Hal is going to miss his brother. And then Brad is going to strikes the one that strikes number 3, Acolyte 3, so that was down. Walter, that he gets a lucky shot. Acolyte number 4 is down to 1 strike. Acolyte number 5 is at full health, but that's good. You see the Avatar attack Hal and hits him once. Well, attempts to hit him once. However, he managed to roll out of the way just in time. So he does not take that hit. And then Acolyte number 4 is going to hit Brad. Brad takes another strike.
So Brad, that would be number 3 for him, right?
That would be number 3. All right. Brad is down. Back to the top, which is you. We'll discuss what happened with Brad in a moment.
All right. I got a 6 on that one.
All right. Rolling. Okay.
Reroll the 6.
So roll again, because if you do... No, you don't get to do multiple hits. That's fine. Anyway, he's done. Hal is going to attack. Oh, wow. Hal is doing bad. Hal cannot stand up to the Avatar of Pagoda.
His emotions are getting the better of him.
Emotions are getting right. Brad will go in. Oh, Brad is done. Let's see here.
Brad's just lying.
Brad is on a timer. He's on a timer. Put his timer equal to 3. He's bleeding out. Is what's happening. So that's the countdown. When it gets down to 0, he's dead. All right, Walter managed to hit the final remaining acolyte. So that acolyte takes a strike. And now it's their turn. The Avatar is going to attack his brother. Wow! I keep rolling 6s to avoid those wounds.
Did he really?
Yeah. Hal needs that.
He can't hit his brother, but he also can resist his brother.
Sure. All right. And that other acolyte's going to go after you, and it's going to miss. And we are back to you.
So what are the rules for like rescuing Brad?
You're going to have to take your action to do it, and you're going to need a 5 unless you have some sort of skill in that.
All right. I'm not a healer, so I'm going to just go ahead and keep shooting. So we've got one last acolyte running around, right?
Yep.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, he's done. Brad's timer goes down by 1.
Yeah, I'm ticking it down.
All right, Walter's going to go over there and try to do something. Actually, all right, Walter fails. Hal misses. All that's left is the Avatar. Okay, we're back to the Avatar.
Yeah. Okay.
His eyes turn a deep red and his face turns into a nasty, ugly visage. Make a miraculous save.
And I got no karma, nothing to save me.
You have a hero die.
I just rolled a 3.
Oh.
I can roll a hero die to replace it. Tried.
Yeah.
3 again.
All right. So you are shaking in your boots. So is Hal. Walter is not. It is your turn. You're going to take the round to recompose yourself. Count down Brad's timer.
All right. Brad's down to 1.
Actually, we can stop Brad's timer. I'll tell you in a moment why. Walter's done. Al's done. Okay, everybody failed. No, Walter did not. Walter did not fail. Walter's going to shoot and miss, and then Hal's going to try to take his brother down. And with 2 hits, oh wow, Hal takes a hit. All right, back to you.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot at the avatar.
All right,
I try to regain enough composure to hold my pistol steady with 2 hands.
Right.
I roll a 3 and a 1.
You got nothing to.
No saving graces on this one.
All right. Well, how about getting a karma as a consolation prize?
I've had a lot of good rolls. I'm not complaining, but that wasn't one of them.
The other 2 miss. So Brad seems to stir a little bit. The avatar is going for the kill. Let's see what happens with Hal. Hal goes down. And it's your go. You and Walter are the only ones that are up, although
Brad seems to have
a
breath of air, and 4 and a 3. Well, I guess I could use my 1 karma that I regained to get a hit. I got to do that. All right.
Walter gets a 6. So let's see what else he goes.
Yeah, Walter. Shoot him right in the eye.
He does gain a strike, though. So the avatar is now taking 3 strikes. Jonathan Woodburner is the biggest threat. So
I only have 1. Yeah, I have 1 strike. I seem healthy. I've got my hand, 2 hands on my gun facing them. So yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So he hits you once.
So I got to roll to defend.
Yep.
3.
So you take another one. And now it's your turn.
Take a whack and then swing back around and try to hit him.
Yeah. I think you're supposed to get a karma even when you fail those 2. Yes, any failed roll.
Okay. So I rolled a 4 and a 6 on that one. So I did.
Give yourself 1 additional karma. So you rolled a 6 on your attack. So roll again.
2.
So it's only 1 strike. Let's see what Walter does. Walter misses. Hal has a timer of 2. So now go ahead and roll your second one.
4.
That would be your last strike, right?
Yep.
So you either you have enough karma to get that up to 6?
No, I can only get to 5. I only have 1 karma left.
Okay. So now roll your tough guy. Say you need a 4.
4.
Okay. You're still fighting. You don't lose that last strike. You have 1 strike left.
I forgot about the tough guy thing. Yeah.
All right. It's your turn.
Come on, dice. Don't fail me now. 3 and 1.
Okay. Give yourself a karma.
We'll get karma back.
And Walter missed. See, he's fresh, but
he's low. He's good defense, low offense.
You do it right. The avatar's going to go for the kill. He's going to try to. The avatar goes at you and hits you twice. So
one at a
time. Yep.
4. What do I need to survive?
Is what you need to survive, but you need to roll your armor save first.
So I rolled 4, and I need to roll 6.
Yep.
So I guess I could burn both. I will burn 2 karmas and survive that one.
All right, now roll your second one.
All right, let's see what we land on the 5.
Okay, now roll your tough guy save.
6.
Have a karma.
All right, I'll take that. This is insane.
Because the tide of this battle is turning. It is your turn.
Well, there's a reason this cat boss doesn't like me. All right, I rolled a 6 and a 1, but that's where the
but
advantage really pays off.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so roll again.
1.
All right, so you do 1 strike to him. He's down on his last legs.
Aren't we all?
Where's Hal's counter at?
Oh, he's on 1. Do I need to count him down to 0?
Yep.
Oh.
The Avatar Pagoda, formerly known as Brad Morgan, has a look of satisfied glee as he goes full in at you and hits once.
All right, so I got to roll. What did you say? A 6 to dodge?
Yep.
6. Damn.
Well, it's your turn.
You must be moving slower than before. 1 and a 5.
A 5 hits. Describe how he goes down.
So you take 1 last swipe at me. I step aside, shoot him right under the left arm, right through the rib cage, into the heart.
He falls over and he says, "I was a god."
And then I say, "Demigod." Just kidding, but I thought that right away. And then I run over and check on Brad, Hal. Like, what can we? How's everybody looking?
All right. So Brad is stable, but Walter's checking Hal. It's like we lost him. Epilogue. You exit the ziggurat, having taken notes because that's what you did.
Oh yeah,
and
I'm part of the scholarly.
you're right.
What was in my satchel was basically my notebook.
You're right. Make your way back through the jungle, all the way to Bogota, take it over to Mexico City, and then to St. Louis, where you are.
Back to the university.
Yeah. What goes on there?
So I'm at my Underwood typewriter. It's unbelievable what we experienced in this expedition. What seems like only the mad ramblings of a unhinged madman came to pass. It seems that the brother of the great Hal Morgan had become himself an avatar of an ancient god, and they killed each other in one final confrontation. I don't know if I'm going to try to publish this in a peer-reviewed study, okay? But I'm writing it down. So it's going to go on a book on a shelf in the university.
Right. Of course.
Now, the other things, okay, we could talk about.
Right. And of course, there's a funeral for Hal Morgan, the great explorer. How would Brad's story be handled?
We probably couldn't have brought Brad's body back unless did it transmute back into a humanoid form? I guess I didn't ask that.
Yes, it did.
All right, so let's say we brought it back. And even though I am, like I said, documenting legitimately what happened, what I saw, but we're not going to advertise that to the world. And back in those days, you know how people didn't even know that Franklin Roosevelt had, was paralyzed and stuff.
Right.
We're going to give him a proper send off as well. As Hal went to and did successfully, recover his body. And we did learn great things about the ancient ziggurat, and that was hidden in the jungle for so many years. But we're not going to tell the truth about what happened.
And with that will conclude Blood in the Jungle.
That was really cool.